Welcome back, folks, to Dameceles' Let's Play Triangle Strategy. We just took out Thalos and Erica. They're dead in story. There's not even pools of blood. But now,
Benedict's right. Milo?
time to blow up this bridge.
As you command.
Well, I suppose Avlora warned them to stay in the
Now then,
castle.
little Elfric, it's showtime.
Oh. So I wonder if Avlora called back the guards from the city. That's a huge explosion. What? Yeah, it damaged the little porkless buildings on either side.
What a beautiful sight that bridge made coming down. You've outdone yourself, House Wolfort.
And we even took out 2 of the enemy commanders because they were dumb enough to just come meet us.
I'm flattered. The capital?
It is ours. No fighting, no bloodshed, and no civilian casualties so far.
Thank you, Minister.
Now, all we have to contend with is Whiteholm Castle itself.
Yay.
What of the river blockade?
Minister Camsell is progressing apace. It's taking slightly longer than anticipated, but should be under control soon.
So we succeeded in trapping Avlora and the others. But we still need to determine how to destroy them.
Destroy them, he says.
There's no need to fight anymore. We'll send an envoy to negotiate a ceasefire.
Are you gonna let your brother take Cordelia? Because he says, oh, we were engaged. I'll give you your peace if you give me that future succession war promise.
But will they agree to that? A complete reforming of broken diplomatic ties, bloodless surrender. These are not easy conditions to agree to.
True, which is why success ultimately depends on who we send as our envoy.
Oh gosh, who is it gonna be? Honestly, even if we send Frederica, his only living sibling now, I don't think Gustav would care. I honestly don't think he cares.
I shall go.
Oh my gosh.
This was my idea in the first place.
Do not shoulder this burden so rashly. We must consider carefully who to send. All of us. Together.
Oh, we're just gonna go together. Okay.
Serenoa.
Very well. I shall leave the decision in your hands.
That means they extremely trust Exharm to just stay here and not do fishy business while he's occupying our capital. Oh.
I would like to ascertain the state of things at the castle before negotiations begin. It is to our advantage to know how many soldiers there are and what their morale is.
So we're gonna send Anna? Maybe Milo?
Agreed. Duet, can you scout for us from the skies?
Wait, doesn't... They said that Aesfrost had the biggest aerial force. Why don't we ever see him?
But of course, I shall return with the information post-haste.
There she goes. Alright, Born of Strife and Sadness completed. There we go. I will take that save. Thank you very much. That was good. That was very good. It took me more tries than you guys are seeing, unless you're subscribed to my Patreon. Okay. But,
Serenoa faces the Isfrosti army led by Thalos and Erica upon Whiteholm Bridge and emerges victorious.
yeah, look at how it's crumbled on either side.
They use the Elfric to destroy the bridge and succeed in isolating the enemy within Whiteholm Castle.
Shoop.
Meanwhile, the Byzantine army led by Minister Exham arrives in the city. They begin to wrest control of Glenbrook away from the Isfrosti forces while safeguarding the people.
And into Byzantine forces, huh? Not the Wolford forces doing it.
Everything goes according to House Wolfort's plan. All that remains is to negotiate terms of surrender with General Avlora.
I still feel like Gustadolf would get up to something. He's been far too clever this whole time. Emotionally stupid in terms of not manipulating people, but his moves have been very cutthroat. Wow, right into another cutscene.
General Avlora fled with Queen Cordelia beside her.
I knew they were gonna take that warship. I knew it. Oh man. Oh man. So they have Cordelia still. And even though Avlora has secretly pledged her loyalty to her, they're still gonna go straight to Gustadolf. She can get pregnant yet. Oh
Yes.
man.
I saw them board one of the warships in the harbor.
I knew it. Knew it. Those dang warships, it would have been so nice to blow them up.
I thought the surrounding waters were being blockaded by Minister Camsell.
Some of his ships were encircled by the enemy. The general used that opening to escape.
Frost's expertise with ships far eclipses our own.
What?
She exploited the sole weakness in our plan.
Benedict, you're the trade capital that navigates the waves. How the crap are you second in doing ships? I might be flabbergasted that we have no naval themed characters in our army, but it doesn't make any sense world building wise. Ah!
But she knew when to cut her losses and did it without thinking twice. I can respect that.
Look, unlike the other two, she's smart in terms of like, oh, we're gonna lose. Bye-bye. Though, taking Cordelia,
This is no time to be impressed. We have to go after them. Prepare a boat.
there's Roland.
Wait. Our aim was to take back Glenbrook.
Oh, Roland. Your sis. Oh, no.
With General Avlora gone, we can easily claim control over Whiteholm Castle.
You're suggesting we just abandon Cordelia?
Can we even save her at this point? I mean, I'd love to try, but in terms of chasing her in a boat, we would just run smack dab into an Aesfrost fortress. Oh, gosh.
No, simply that there is an order to these things.
Then I'll go by myself.
Oh, all right, boy, if you can't wait.
You won't. Without you, our fight loses its purpose.
My sister was kidnapped. Avlora ruined my family.
Ah, so he's upset about this on a very personal level. He still finds Avlora to be enemy number one.
Be patient, Your Highness.
Serenoa, I'm going. Don't try to stop me.
Do we have to give you some of that drugged wine from Delior?
Let us give chase. Ironclad Frosty ships are slow. If we leave now, we can still catch them.
We should have fast ships. We're a frickin' trade capital.
Frederica.
We mustn't be hasty.
Queen Cordelia is yet another victim of Gustadolf. We must save her. I do not want to regret not going after her.
Oh, that's nice of Frederica to give in to that request.
Benedict, Roland is indeed our cause for this war. But once the war ends and people find out we abandoned the Queen, their faith in him will be lost.
There we go.
Will it now?
Oh my gosh, Benedict.
Let us go to Queen Cordelia's aid. It is part of our fight as well.
Thank you, my friend.
Friends. Alright, cool. Everyone except Benedict is all for it. Oh, Benedict.
The young lord's grown up to be a fine man, Benedict. Let's do what he asks.
Very well.
Okay, he's still coming. I was wondering if that was going to be the breaking off point. Like, in terms of, you know, where we go and what we do. Zoom up! We're zooming after him. Catching him at the bend in the river. Kamzel, you were supposed to block the... If we had this area occupied and had a blockade... Oh my gosh. And Falks is just burned. Poor Falks. Oh, hey. We've got some character stories. Well, as much as I'd love to dive into this, it's character story time. Oh, hey. Really? Oh, it's two story characters. Well, let's see Frederica first. Frederica has an important matter to discuss with Gila. Alright. Interesting. Have they ever had a character story moment before this? Look at all those NPCs.
Lord Serenoa never ceases to amaze me. Despite all the hours he dedicates to his duties, he looks none the worse for wear.
He's young. Just wait a decade or two.
Even so, I am certain it takes its toll on him. He wants to set an example for his people and those who serve him, and wishes not to worry them over his condition. Excuse me, Serenoa, but is there anything I could do to help?
Frederica, my apologies for the delay.
Well,
The citizen's petition will require a bit more time, so why don't you and Gila return home ahead of me?
Hey, Sereno, she's your lady. She needs to be listening to these petitions alongside you, especially if she's going to learn who your citizens are. It's like if Farmer Jenkins always brings up complaints that can never be solved. She's got to know.
I see. If you insist. But please do not push yourself too hard, Serenoa.
I shan't. Thank you, Frederica.
Of course.
Oh, they are going to go. I'm surprised. Not getting involved with it. Guess it gives her time to talk to Gila alone.
Is something the matter? It's rare of you to sigh like that.
Did I? Oh my.
It looks like something's troubling you. If you wish to talk about it, I am happy to lend an ear.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I sometimes wonder if I can go on like this.
Like...
Are things not going well with Lord Serenoa?
No! Serenoa is as kind and gentle as ever. It is my own self I have doubts about. I cannot help but wonder if I am truly of any use to him.
Oh. What? You should have stuck around. You didn't even have to say anything. You could just listen alongside him and learn.
Since Lord Serenoa is always working so hard, why not give him a tonic to boost his vitality?
Has Lionel been talking to you, Gila, about his snake oil Viagra?
I purchased one from a merchant not long ago. It should chase all his fatigue away.
A good idea to be sure, but the fact remains it is not me myself that is serving him.
I mean, not to get crude, but,
Then how about preparing a meal for him? Something nutritious to fill him with vim and vigor.
if she can cook. Can she cook?
Me? Cook?
Okay, she has never cooked in her life. Don't tell her to cook him a meal out of love. She doesn't know how.
Yes, I'm certain he would be delighted by anything that you make.
But I've never cooked before.
Oh,
I doubt
gosh.
anything I make would suffice.
You won't know until you try.
No, Gila, if she is literal has never cooked, you can't just be like, try. These are the people when you tell them, just get a cup of water, they grab a random glass from their cupboard and fill it with water. They're like, there. And you're like, wait, no, that's not what I meant.
Besides, what matters isn't the result, but the feeling behind it.
Oh, the result when you burn water matters.
Use this cookbook.
Okay.
I'm sure you will find a recipe or two to your liking.
Man, even cookbooks can sometimes feel a little, like, obtuse and ununderstandable if you don't know the terms they're referring to. Honestly, there's some historical cookbooks, like from the 1800s, where they're like, use the Russafluffa. And you're like, what the crap is a Russafluffa? And it's not written anywhere in the cookbook. You don't, no one knows. Back in the day, Russafluffas were used all the time, but not anymore.
Thank you, Gila. Now then, which of these would Serenoa enjoy?
Cut up peaches with cold cream. Bam, there you go. Easy. Although, if you've never wielded a knife for cutting, you'd slaughter those peaches. They'd be real deformed. Oh, Sereno's convictions have been strengthened. Did he get those peaches and cream? Did he get that snake oil Viagra? Oh my gosh. Okay. Roland reminisces during a training session with Sereno. These are cool story moments, but it's so awkward that, according to plot, we are literally racing after Evlora's boat. Oh my gosh. Well, they're just
Gotten
smacking
better, my
each other.
friend. Much better.
Only because I've had you to train with.
And I've been upgrading both of you like crazy.
And how far behind would I be without Sir Maxwell's tutelage?
Oh.
The Dawnspear himself is my personal mentor. And still you're all but my equal.
Well, his dad reportedly was like military leader supreme.
It's been a while since we last sparred. It takes time to adapt to a new opponent.
Perhaps so.
Dot, dot, dot.
Anyhow, I always enjoy our skirmishes. No better way to clear my head after another quarrel with Father.
Wait. When was this story bit supposed to happen? Wait, what the... Is this supposed to happen in the past?
Must all three nations be part of this mining venture? I've yet to hear a convincing argument as to why.
You do not hear because you do not listen.
Hyzant offers nothing but a sliver of their vast riches. Something we could easily do without. I understand the advantage of involving Esfrost. Their expertise speeds things along immeasurably. But Hyzant...
It's because the king doesn't want to start another war. Little did he know, Gustadolf was like, that's a pretty daughter you've got right there. Oh, and this mine full of not iron? Perfect.
Have you at least demanded they lower the taxes on salt? Such a change would be welcomed by our subjects and enrich their daily lives. We cannot concede everything while gaining naught in return. Surely you see this, Father.
It has been decided, and I will hear no more. You presume upon matters you do not comprehend.
Man, Regna, could you at least, like, counter his points? Or be like, look, the Hyzantians will be real mad if we try. We just want to keep the peace. Like, instead of being like, you don't understand. You don't know, man.
But Father, I'm just...
Now, Roland, if there is nothing else, pray leave me be. I have more important matters to attend to.
Yes, Father.
This is still weird that he's like, ah, man, cleared my head after fight with father. You know, after everything that's happened.
If only I had found the right words. If only I had kept my emotions in check. Perhaps things would have ended differently.
Okay, is he still referring to the fight, or is he referring to the deaths?
Blaming yourself for past mistakes will lead you nowhere. You must look forward for the opportunities ahead.
I think both of these were supposed to be way, way back at the start of the game, plot-wise. This is weird.
Of course. And I trust you'll be at my side come that time.
Just as House Wolford stands with the crown, I stand with you.
Besties!
I am fortunate to have as loyal a friend as you.
As am I. Enough sentimentality. Raise your spear so I can knock it down.
Up, back to smacking.
You're welcome to try, my friend.
Sparring buddies. Okay, that had to have been before the actual plot moment that we're currently in. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a battle tile. Really? Okay, well, if it's a battle we're coming up against, I don't want to risk. And no other story things. Okay, alright. Well then, I'll join you guys next time for the next battle. See you then.